What's up, LC heads? Your boy's gonna be working on goblins and ghouls pretty soon because I'm just kind of going through everybody. I'm checking over ward abilities, and I was pleasantly surprised to find out that they did give some ward abilities out to the ghouls. Claw equipped, physical damage plus 1%. Okay, not too shabby. And we have the goblin. What's this guy given? Sword equipped, physical damage plus 1%. That is very applicable. We use swords all the time. Definitely going to have to prioritize the goblin. What about the orc? Or whatever this thing is. Troll, maybe? Yeah. What you got, bud? Axe equipped, physical attack damage plus 1%. Well, this one's going to probably be on the back burner. Pokey. Pokal. What do you got, bud? Earth damage? Is it earth damage? Let's see. Oh, snap. That's right. We worked on Pokey a little bit. Earth damage 1%. Okay, no surprise there. Predicted that one. This is either going to be dark or something to do with undead. Let's see. Maybe damage to status? That'd be cool. Be a nice little ward. Hit points up 1%. You know what? I'll take that. Hit 1% more hit point to everybody that you have. That's not bad. That is not bad. Here we go. We're one step closer to this ward ability. To find out what that is. Alright, Mr. Ghost. What do we got? Dark damage cap, dark damage, taking less dark damage. Oh, robe equip, magic damage taken, minus 1%. Okay, so a little bit of anti-mage built in here. If you manage to cross these thresholds and get these ward powers, I mean, these all stack up at the end of the day to a whole lot of bonus to everybody. Defense plus 1%. Hey, let me just think about that. All units, defense plus 1%. You're going to have ward powers that are just going to give every single character that you have plus 1 stat here, plus 1 stat there. And then you're going to have things that increase damage cap by 100 for light element, and then damage cap 100 for a sword, and then damage cap 100 for, machine. So if you have somebody doing light element equipped with a sword and a pistol, well, you're going to get to pull from all of those. So that is pretty cool. I think it is going to make a big difference. Let's see, what is this? I'm going to guess something to do with fish damage. No, let's see. When a spear is equipped, physical damage plus 1%. That's great for spear users. Okay, alright. Makes sense. The fish people always rock a spear. And then we have the lizard people. Which actually, I would have thought the spear bonus would have came from these guys, because they're always rocking a spear. I was about to say, did we not add one for these guys yet? What's going on? Oh, don't tell me the lizard people have been left out. Straight up. Wow. I think that's weird right there. I mean, if I was going to go through and give ward abilities to all the monster classes, why would I stop right there? Let's see. What about the MK23? Wow, okay. Okay, so these two are just like work in progress, I guess? I don't know, that seems weird to me. Like, you would think that that they would drop all of the monster classes together. You would think they would drop sorry. You think they would drop all of their ward abilities together, right? Instead, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They did 8 of them and left the last 2 just kind of hanging. Actually, kind of a little bit upset about not having anything for the robot yet. I do like the robot. The basic attacks on this thing are just cool. It's just spiffy looking. I've always thought it was a cool design. Yeah, It can also help with your combo count if you're just trying to run a solo character and you want his combo to go up just to kind of see what he can do with combos, and you don't want to bring a whole party to distract from that one character. That's why I got this guy built up to level 62. You know, he can pretty much just go into a map with somebody that I'm testing out, and he can help them get a combo count up, and you know, I get a better idea of what that character can do with combos. So yeah, I went through all of these. I think the ones that I have to work on, Mr. Full Metal here, I can't pass that up. I cannot pass that up. What is that? Machine equipped, damage cap another 100, so all the androids would get another 100 to their damage cap. Anybody rocking the Trisula pistol, Trisla, whatever it's called, however you want to pronounce it, anybody rocking that is going to want this. And just about anybody that can use that pistol does want to use that pistol if they're locked into an element. So I'm going to be working on this guy next, 15 levels away. This guy gives -1 to ice damage. Not really all that concerned about that yet. Here's the thing too, these collab characters started dropping with ward abilities. Awesome. Close equipped, physical damage taken -1% for all you robe users out there. That's cool. That's cool, right? This all started with Full Metal. Matter of fact, here's person's number 2 that I'll be working on in that party. I just seem to have a lot of fire damage units, and having fire damage cap plus 100 doesn't sound like a bad idea. Especially when this is a very usable character. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be empowering this guy for no reason. He can totally effing dump. He's still top tier right now. But prior to this, all of these characters up here, none of them have ward abilities. This kind of worries me. I'm really hoping that they do not throw these collab characters away. Right? That would just be such a goddamn waste. I love Rem. I would love to see Rem, you know, get something up in this department right here, right? Maybe some kind of damage with a flying cannonball. I don't know, anything. I just feel like these characters are just kind of getting put out. You know, new collab characters are going to drop with the ward abilities. Right, because everything down here, all of these came with wards, but everything up here, we got this little pocket right here. Tsukasa, no ward. Would love to have a ward on Tsukasa. Great character. Again, nope. I'd really like to see them do an upgrade here and fill in the gap for these characters. I have a terrible feeling that it's just not going to happen, though. I don't know why. I just have a feeling that they're just going to be like, well, those collabs have come and went, and people already spent their money on them, and we're not going to get anything else out of them. So, you know, whatever. Particularly like the Rogue. Like I want Chrome to have something here, because I actually plan on building Chrome and using him for farming. Like, to me, he was always going to be useful because, well, I can always use him to farm. There's still some Rimuru fans out there. I see this character get ran once in a while. He's pretty resistant for those of you that don't remember, but he wasn't resistant enough to have a ward power. It's unfortunate. And we have some awesome characters like Milim. I absolutely love this girl. No ward. Could do something fun with some more dark damage there. So that's kind of like our pocket that has nothing, unfortunately, and it's all of these awesome collab characters that I was really drawn to personally. So hopefully LC can do something about these. Here we're back to Rem. He's got nothing. And then right here, like, this is just painful. Nero not having any sort of ward. I really hope that at least the Devil May Cry characters get some kind of something, right? We've seen other characters get upgraded. We've even seen the monster characters get upgraded now. I have yet to see a collab character actually get upgraded, actually have a ward added to them. That's going to be important to me, because that is going to dictate whether or not I pull on certain collab characters. Because, you know, if we know that they're not going to get upgrades, I mean, I'm sure all the new collab characters that are dropping right now, they're going to have wards, right? Because all of the new ones, they've been adding wards to them. I guess I'm just saying that I would really like to see them go and touch up characters like V. V's always going to be a heavy hitter, I think. IMO for people that were lucky enough to get him. And it just seems kind of like a shame and a waste that they don't give this guy a little bit of love, some rework, give him, you know, award power, right? Not asking for much. We only have a few characters here to catch up, right? Like Ram and Amelia, V, Dante and Nero, you know, Rimuru, and the science characters, right? Senku would be cool if he had something down there. Just about everybody else just about has one. Kind of surprised this girl doesn't. This girl does not. I'm sure she'll get one. That's the thing. I'm sure they will go through and they will give Merity one of these powers. That's not a big deal. What I'm worried about, like I said, is characters like V, collab characters of summer past that have already came and went. These are the characters that I'm kind of worried about, well, never getting anything never getting anything from this point forward. It kind of does bother me a little bit. We'll have to see. Hopefully they do the right thing there. Clearly they're halfway through upgrading the monster classes, and then after that, maybe, just maybe, they can have a look-see over, you know, some of the collab classes that we've already gotten, right? I don't know. This was just me going through some awards. I only have so many of them right now myself. Let's see. I think I only have 4 of them. Where is Wards? Yeah, I have 4 of them. A2, 2B, Lou, and Lograbos. And I have a couple characters. I have like 2 or 3 wards that I'm literally just some character shards away from getting. Or you know what? You know what? That's not even the case. I'm sorry. I have like 700 character shards for some of these characters. I just need to get them to level 100. And I don't really feel like farming for potions. They'll get to level 100, especially the ones at the top of my list, right? The what, Sergeant Mustang, Captain Mustang, you know, just some of the collab characters that have recently dropped, where I have tons of their shards. I just need to get them to that level 100. Mr. Full Metal himself, he's one of them as well. So that's what I'm going to be working on, along with my rogues. Rogues need to be powered up. And I'm just having a blast with Shida over here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but some of the arcs I've been putting on him to run around have just been, hey, let's throw a bunch of hit points on him. Let's just make it nigh impossible to kill him. That is really what's cool about this character. I thought it over. When I first found out that he was kind of like a dark mage of some sort, I'm like, okay, here comes Black Hole 3.0. You know, he doesn't have anything like that. He does not have a super higher tier dark spell like you would think an advanced dark mage would have. You know, Black Hole times 3, it makes a black hole under the ground and up in the air, and you get pulled into 2 black holes at the same time. I mean, something like that, right? But instead, it's like, instead of giving him a 3.0 spell, they gave him a 3.0 ability. This guy cannot die. This guy cannot die. Matter of fact, I think this is what I was what I was doing yesterday. Is I went in here and I'm just gonna stand here, and I don't think they can kill him. They might be able to if they stun the shit out of him and if I leave all the birds alive, but to be able to go into like a level 80 stage and fighting 20 monsters in a boss, and just to stand there. Watch this crowd control. Oh man, he's still putting up a fight too. Took that ogre's hammer smash. That thing hurts. Like, this ogre with his hammer, he literally kills the androids. Like, he's killed plenty of characters that I've ran in here, and it is so funny that this mage character can freaking tank him. Oh, look at that. He just took a hammer smack, and I'm out cold. I'm out cold. We're knocked unconscious. Oh, that was your best chance. We're back to full health. Damn. Damn, you actually got us down to a couple thousand hit points. Oh, and we're back to 8,000 again after your big hammer smash. I mean, this is just funny to me. Just after running so many other characters here, that it's like, okay, this is crucial. I have to deal with these guys, or I won't be able to clear this map. This guy can literally just stand here. Oh, this might be his chance right now. If he can hit us. No, we healed. We healed. Oh, look at that. Look at that. He smashed us with his powered up hammer, and all it did was heal us. Now, mind you, I don't even have like any zombie build stuff on him yet. I haven't put like your demon like ways or just all these abilities that actually let you come back to life. He doesn't even have any of that on him. This is just his base built-in healing. And that S3 of his, I love it. I love it because just like Lou, once you throw it, it's going. It is going. And obviously he has Giga Week. You know, I gave him Holy Circle. He also has his Anima, which isn't even active right now, which is kind of funny because these things would be doing like 20% less damage. They would just have no chance. So that's what this guy's thing is. He is like Blood Rose Reborn, IMO, because he's just that freaking hard to kill. He just is. That S3 just pops all day. The S4 looks pretty cool too. S4 looks pretty cool too, right? And the big thing is any weapon you want, folks. Any weapon you want. You got a freaking an awesome statted hammer lying around that nobody's going to use because you don't have anybody built up with a hammer. Well, guess what? This guy can use that. That's going to make people's parties so much more flexible. There's less gear limitations. I think that's a big deal. I think that is a huge deal for anybody that gets this character. That is clearly a huge advantage to have. Oh, it happened. It happened. Wow. Okay, so this is a first. This is a first where, I mean, I've literally let him come into this level and stand around. And I guess there's a very low chance, but he can be killed. He can be killed. Like I said, though, running this with other characters, my little Snow Bunny and Fleece Alice, there's no way I could go into this level and just take my hand off the screen and let him stand there. There's no way. Once Alice gets stunned in this level, she's dead. I mean, the freaking birds will finish her off. Forget about the ogre with the giant hammer. Like, if she gets stunned, she's dead. You got to restart the level. Alice also has to hit and run the whole time. Like, she's got to attack, shoot them birds, jump up into the air, and run away. That is why I really thought Alice was a success as a character, because you could bring her into here solo, and she would run circles around all these mobs. It's kind of a rough start for her, because it's so much to deal with right off rip. You know, but if her damage is on point, and you can keep her out of the clutches of the enemy, she can finish this level. But I've not seen really any other character that's cool. It's going to go to the heart of the temple, and they're going to stand there and get totally gangbang smashed by like 20 of these birds and a giant ogre with a freaking ton hammer. And it's just pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. I forget that this guy's a mage. I'm going to see if I can get him and Blood Rose into a party and see if I can make some kind of vampire party. Shida almost gives me like some kind of vampire vibe. I mean, he'd have to be some kind of vampire feeding off of negative energy or some crap to just keep himself alive. I don't know. This also changes party dynamics around a lot now because, well, you have a 3-man party, and now one of those people never needs to be healed. Like, he never needs to be healed. So then you have your healer, and your healer only needs to keep up with like one person now, right? Here's the other thing too. I haven't even ran him with a support character. A support character that's going to buff him and give him more stats, make him take less damage, and provide some sort of healing for him. I mean, I'm sure if you wanted to, you could put a healing spell on him. He is a freaking mage. I don't know. So just overall, cool character. I dig the design because it's something so different. So different. At first, I just thought he had a cool and flashy looking kit, and it would just be fun to just run around and drop his roguelike dark damage kit. I like the synergy in it. I thought that's really, really this character's, you know, strong suit. And then I was like, wait, he is a mage. Let's look at the magic. Wasn't really that much magic there. So I was like, okay, so he's just kind of like this, you know, half mage, half kit hybrid thing. Last Cloudia's done this before, okay, but like really his hidden potential. His hidden potential is that this is the, I'm going to say this is the tankiest mage in the game. Like out of the box without any SC added to him. He really is, and I think that is his number one ability, and you know, I overlooked that out of the box. I did notice very quickly, though, how durable he was. So to me, at the end of the day, it's one of these things where, is it all about damage cap? Is it all about max damage, right? Because if you got a character that can hit for 40,000, and you have another character that can hit for 50,000, but the one hitting for 40 can't be killed, well, I mean, it's a pretty obvious choice. Like, even if you can out-damage this guy, okay, you're not going to out-tank him, and he's a mage. So that is really cool. I think that is this guy's strong suit, and I think he's going to have that niche, and it's going to be very useful, right? Just like General Mustang, Colonel Mustang, can, you know, spam his ability kit with his MP. That's kind of like their own niche thing. Well, I guess this guy's niche thing is being the magic tank of all mages. I don't know. Pretty cool, though. Pretty cool character. Knew Shida was coming. Didn't know that he was going to be like this. The durability aspect to him is just cool. And I'm looking to see what more I can do with him. So, just gonna be working on some of these other characters, trying to get closer to some of these wards that I want to get, and we're going to be playing with this guy. He is pretty cool. Like I said, we'll see if we can get him and Blood Rose into the same party. I kind of wish I still had Blood Rose built up. I did on my old account. He is pretty cool. I don't know, I just think that they would make a pretty cool vampire tag team type thing. So, I don't know, guys. If you got any thoughts to add to this, leave me a comment. I'm freeballing today. I'm flying solo, just shooting the shit with you guys. Another day in paradise, right? So I will see you all on the flip side, and, you know, count your luck, even if you don't have any of it yet, because there's always tomorrow. And I'll see you all out there. Peace.